Hello, Primary 4. How's it going? Hope everything is okay. Today we are going to start Chapter 3, Lesson 5 and 6, which is talking about the time. I'm so excited. Are you ready? Yes. But first I have attention for you, so focus with me on these notes. The first note is, do you know that the 1 week has 7 days? Yes, all of you know we have 7 days in a week. So 1 week equals 7 days. And do you know that one day has 24 hours? Yes, we have 24 hours in one day. Do you know that 1 hour has 60 minutes? If you get 60 minutes, if you collected 60 minutes, this means we have 1 hour. And do you know that 1 minute equals 60 seconds? This is the last note. To be easier, so let's focus with me in this photo. Here I have week, day, hour, minute, second. The relation between day, hour, minute, second. 1 week has 7 days. One day has 24 hours. 1 hour has 60 minutes. 1 minute has 60 seconds. Let's go to the next page and make a revision about the digital clock as we talked in the previous year. Do you remember with me? How can I get the digital clock of this example? Here I have hours and here I have minutes. The shorthand points to the hours, 12 or 1. Yes, it's a 12. And the long hand points what in 5. Can you write 5? No, it's a 25. Skip by 5 on the minutes. So it will be 12:25. Great job. Here, the shorthand points between 2 and 3. We will take the smaller one. So the hour, it will be 2. Can you write the minute 6? No, skip by 5. So it will be 2:30. Great job. Here it's too easy. It's 8 o'clock. And here, let's focus here, the shorthand between 10 and 11. So I will write 10 and the long hand in the 11. Skip by 5, so it will be 55. Now let's convert to the given units. Here I have 1 week and I want to know how many days in the week. The week has 7 days. So 1 by 7 equals 7. What about 2 weeks? 2 weeks has how many days? 2 by 7 equals 14. 3 weeks, 3 by 7 days. So 3 by 7 equals 21. So when we convert from the day to week to the day, I'm going to multiply 7. Here, one day, how many hours? 20 hours, 24 hours. So 1 by 24 equals 24 hours. 2 days, how many hours? To convert from day to hour, I will multiply by 24. So 2 by 24 equals 48 using the distributive property. We took it on the previous year. 3 by 24, 3 days means 3 by 24. So 3 by 24. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Here I have hours and I need to convert to minutes. 1 hour. 1 hour equals how many minutes? I'm going to multiply by 60. So 1 by 60 equals 60. 2 hours equals how many minutes? So I will multiply 2 by 60. 2 by 60 equals 120 because when we convert from hours to minutes, I'm going to multiply by 60. 3 hours mean 3 by 60, which is 180. Here I have 1 minute and I wanted to know how many seconds. To convert from minute to second, I multiply by 60. So 1 by 60 equals also 60 because 1 is meter. 2 minutes equals how many 60? I'm going to multiply 2 by 60. So 2 by 60 equals 120 seconds. 3 minutes equals how many seconds? I'm going to multiply 3 by 60. So 3 by 60 equals 180 seconds. Let's go here to the story problem. Basan's school's day is 5 hours long. How can we find how long the school day in the minutes? Here I have hour and I wanted to get how many minutes in 5 hours. We convert from hours to minutes. As we mentioned before, 1 hour equals how many minutes? Great job. 1 hour has 60 minutes. So what about 5 hours? It will be 5 by 60. So the choice will be number A. Exercise number 2. Wahba is going on a trip for 2 full days. 2 days. How could he figure out how many hours will be away? How can we convert from day to hour? As we mentioned before, 1 day equals 24 hours. What about 2 days? 2 by 24. So it will be example B. Number 3. 2 weeks, 3 days equals how many days? Do you remember here? I have days, so 3 it will be stay as it is because I wanted to get the unit by days. So how many weeks? The weeks. How many days in the weeks? How many days in the 1 week? Excellent. 7 days in 1 week. So how many days in 2 weeks? 2 by 7. Yes, plus 3 days. 2 by 7 is 14 plus 3 days, which is 17 days. Exercise number 4. 3 days, 4 hours equals how many hours? Here the unit is hours, so I will remain 4 hours as it is. 3 days, 1 day equals how many hours? In the 1 day we have 24 hours. So 3 days, I will make 3 by 24 plus 4 plus these 4 hours. 3 by 24 is 72. 72 plus 4 is 76 hours. Okay? I think it's too easy. Attention with me, please. Now I will get how can we get the elapsed time, ending time, starting time. How can we get the elapsed time? The elapsed time is the time between ending time and the starting time. So to get the elapsed time, I'm gonna subtract end minus start to get the period between them. So the elapsed time is the time or is the period between the ending time and starting time. How can I get the ending time? Ending time means I will get the starting time plus elapsed time. If I add starting time plus the elapsed time, I will get the ending time. How can I get the starting time? The starting time is the ending time minus elapsed time. To be easy, let's solve these examples. Here, find the elapsed time. 5:45 minus 1:25. The first step, I have to make it mentally, so I have to put where are the hours and where are the minutes. Yes, 5 is the hour, 45 is the minutes, 1 is the hour, 25 is the minutes. Start subtracting from the minutes. So 45 minus 25 is what? 5 minus 5 is 0, 4 minus 2 is 2, so we have 20 minutes, and 5 minus 1 equals 4, so 4 and 20. So the elapsed time, it will be 4 hours and 20 minutes. We have another way we can represent it on the timeline. So the starting time is what? Is 1:25 is the starting time. I need 5 minutes to reach to 1:30, and then from 1:30 to 2 o'clock I have 30 minutes, right? From 2 I need to reach to 5:45. So from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock I have 3 hours passed, but I know I want 5:45, not 5. So from 5 to 5:45 is what? Is 45 minutes. If I add all the 4 hours and the 20 minutes, if you add 5 minutes plus 30 minutes plus 3 hours plus 45 minutes, you will get 4 hours and 20 minutes. Let's get exercise number B. 8:40 minus 8:15. So the first step, right, hours and minutes. Then start subtracting from the minutes. 0 from 5, it can be no. So the 0, it will be 10, and 4, it will be 3. 10 minus 5 equals 5, 3 minus 1 equals 2, and 8 minus 8 equals 0. So the elapsed time is 25 minutes. How can I present it on the number line? The starting time is 8:15, so it's our starting time. I have 5 minutes to reach 8:20. And from 8:20 to 8:40 I have also 20 minutes. So the elapsed time between this period, so it will be 5 and 20, which is 25 minutes. So we have two methods. I will make it mentally by ending time minus the starting time, or we can make it by timeline. Let's see the story problem. An ant worked for 7:05 a.m. until 8:52 a.m. How long did ant work? He asking me about how long, so he wants to get the elapsed time. This is the starting time and this is the ending time. How can I get the elapsed time? End minus start. Is it right? So 8:52 minus 7:05, it will be 1:47, which is 1 hour and 47 minutes. Here, find the missing time. Here I have 38 plus 52. Let's add them together. Start adding with the minutes. 52 plus 8 equals 60, and drop 3 as it is. So it will be 360. We mentioned before on the first session, 60, if I collect 60 minutes, it will mean 1 hour, right? So 60 minutes represent 1 hour. 1 hour with 3 hours, it will be 4. So the ending time, it will be 4 o'clock. If I present it on the number line, so 38 plus 25 minutes, it will be 360, which is 4 o'clock. Story problem. An ant started working at 11:25 a.m. and worked for 82 minutes. At what time did ant stop working? Okay, 11:25, it will be starting time. 82 minutes, which is elapsed time. So how can I get the ending time? Do you remember? Ending time is starting time plus elapsed time. To get the ending time, it's a starting time plus elapsed time. So 11:25 plus 82, start adding the minute. So it will be 11 and 107. Can I write minute as 107? No, I will make it 60 plus 47, right? 60 minutes means 1 hour, so 11 and 1 hour, it will be 12 and 47. So the ending time, it will be 12 and 47 a.m. Number B, a man works in a factory for a part-time for 4 hours and 40 minutes. This is the elapsed time, and finished at 6:45. This is an ending time. How can I get the starting time? The starting time is ending time, which is 6:45 minus elapsed time, which 4:40. So start subtracting from the minutes. 45 minus 40 equals 5. 6 minus 4 equals 2. So the starting time, it will be 2 and 5 p.m. Thank you for listening and goodbye.